All right, Mr. Robart, we're ready to call your case. So we're on the record in docket 25-02255. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Chad Robart. Appearances for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maluda Buxia, on behalf of the people, I am standing in for Mr. Behrman of our office today.
All right. And Mr. Palmer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Robert Palmer of the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Chad Robart, who appears today via Polycom from the England County.
And sir, you are Chad Lee Robart, is that correct?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. And you can hear me all right, Mr. Robart?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Right. Thank you. This time set for a probable cause conference. Mr. Buxia, how we proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we have had an opportunity to speak the matter over with Mr. Palmer, and we would ask this court to leave the preliminary examination as is set.
Right. And is that a fair statement, Mr. Palmer?
It's a fair statement, Your Honor. I've met with Mr. Robart. That's his desire is to leave the matter set for preliminary examination. We'll be ready to go next week.
All right. So we'll leave this on Judge Ward's docket for August 8th. That's a Friday at 8 o'clock. We'll leave on for preliminary examination. Anything else for the record in 25-02255? Mr. Buxia?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Palmer?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, that'll be live on 6th floor in Judge Ward's courtroom. Thank you for your appearance today, Mr. Robart.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think you meant next week.
What did I say?
I
I said today. Yeah, I think I misspoke there.
Sorry.
August
I
15th.
didn't catch it. Judge, it looks to me like the gentleman below Mr. Robart is Mr. Hubbard. I think. I can't tell for sure, but I think that's him.
That's me. Can you hear me?
All right.
Hello.
You're good.
Is he on the iPhone?
Yeah, now he just switched, so now he's on the bottom left. It just moved him
I see.
in the tan shirt, looks like.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-02260. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Ricky Hubbard. Will the parties please introduce themselves to the record? Mr. Buxia.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maluda Buxia, Assistant Ingham County Prosecutor on behalf of the people.
Mr. Palmer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Robert Palmer of the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Mr. Ricky Hubbard, who appears today via Zoom.
And sir, you are Ricky Hubbard, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you can hear me all right, Mr. Hubbard?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a probable cause conference in the matter. Mr. Buxia, how we proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. Our office has extended an offer whereby if Mr. Hubbard was to plead guilty to a felony firearm second offense, we would then dismiss the rest of the felony complaint. At this time, it's my understanding that the defense wishes to leave the preliminary examination as set. With regards to evidence, Your Honor, it has been brought to my attention that defense is looking for certain body cam. I have taken note and will do my best to get that to Mr. Palmer.
All right, so we've discussed the discovery issues and that'll be addressed during the next week. Is that a fair statement of Mr. Palmer concerning leaving on for August 15th?
Everything that that the prosecution has said is accurate, Your Honor. I've discussed the clear offer with Mr. Hubbard. He has flat out rejected it, which I would have recommended anyway. We are leaving the matter set for preliminary examination. There is, I think, some outstanding body camera. I'm sure that we'll get that between now and then. We will be prepared to go. Mr. Hubbard and I have been in good contact. We've already spoken several times.
All right, so Mr. Hubbard, you'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing in Judge Ward's courtroom next week for your preliminary examination. It's on August 15th at 8. I want to get that right. Anything else for the record in docket 25-02260, Mr. Buxia?
Not on behalf of the people. Thank you.
Mr. Palmer.
No, Your Honor. Thank you. And Mr. Hubbard, I'll be in touch with you privately, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you should be all set, Mr. Hubbard. Thank you for your appearance today.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I guess so. Let me go just look and see. Yeah, let me just make a quick scan and see.
Mr. Joel, is Mr. Humes here or do I have to bring him back?
I think he walked out.
Yeah, he
I
was
love
supposed
that.
to be.
He was in post 3. So he was incarcerated and then they escorted him out. I'm assuming they escorted him out.
I thought I saw him knock on the door and ask to be let out.
All
Yeah,
right.
I don't know if he misunderstood or something.
Are we waiving his appearance today?
We can.
Yeah,
You
I-
talked to him, right?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you spent time with him. Here. All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-02289. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Nelson Humes. Appearances for the record, Mrs. L.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Isel, Assistant Prosecutor, fourth people.
Mr. Doyle.
Morning, Your Honor. Dan Doyle on behalf of Mr. Humes for today only.
All right, and Mr. Doyle, you are conflict counsel, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I was assigned this case as a conflict counsel. I realized that there's a conflict of interest with other clients, so I'll have to withdraw.
Okay. All right, so you or yourself have a conflict as conflict counsel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. All right. So that is the basis of the motion. Is the conflict of conflict counsel. Do you have any response, Mrs. L?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to grant the motion to withdraw, but then it's going to have to go back to the public defender's office for reassignment. I would assume. Is that a fair statement?
Yes, Your Honor. I've notified the public defender's office of the issue.
All right.
Their work.
And so just to comment, we don't have a substitution of counsel, but we do have your motion to withdraw. So I don't know how that works, but I think we've got it covered. I think the record will reflect that I'm going to grant the motion to withdraw based on conflict. Conflict. I will, are we do you just want to leave this on?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, so just leave it on. So we'll leave on for prelim next week, which will be August 15th at 8:30. And then we'll await to see new counsel brought in from the public defender's office so we can address any issues because discovery has to be provided, new counsel, et cetera. And new counsel will probably be another conflict counsel, I would assume. All right. All right. Anything else? I'm granted the motion to withdraw based on conflict. And we'll leave on for prelim on August 15th at 8:30. Somebody, Mr. Doyle, or somebody should relay this to Mr. Humes since he's not here. Anything else for the record in 25-02289, Mrs. L?
Not for people.
Mr. Doyle.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. All right, we're all set. Thank you for your appearance today. That orders. All right, Mr. Brooks, where are we heading?
Switch back to Judge Ward's docket, Your Honor, Frederick Cole.
Mr. Blackman, how are you?
Good, Judge.
Right, so we're on the record in docket 25-01942. That's people of the state of Michigan versus Frederick Cole. Appearances for the record, Mr. Buxia.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maluda Buxia on behalf of the people.
Mr. Blackman.
Your Honor, Fred Blackman on behalf of Mr. Cole, he's on Zoom this morning.
And sir, you are Frederick Cole, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you can hear me all right, Mr. Cole?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. This is time set for a probable cause conference. Mr. Buxia, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have had the opportunity to speak the matter over with Mr. Blackman. This is a rather new case that he's picked up from my understanding, and so he does need some time to go over some discovery. So what we are asking the court to do today is leave the preliminary examination as set for next week. But if we could have that held as a probable cause conference, essentially not requiring any witnesses to show up, and then we can decide from there where to go.
So we'll use the prelim date as the PCC date.
And Judge, I've talked to my client about his 21-day rule, and so when the assistant prosecutor and I talked, if we'll take care of that next week.
All right, so the waiver, if there is a problem, it'll be the waiver of the 21-day rule next week. I'll leave that note for Judge Ward. All right, so we're leaving on for prelim, but it's set for PCC for next week, and that'll be August 15th.
Correct, Your Honor. I believe at 8 a.m. was the date and time already set for the prelim.
August 15th at 8 a.m. I've made a note that this will be handled as a PCC, so witnesses are not going to be brought in. All right, anything else for the record in 25-01942, Mr. Booth?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Black.
Nothing, thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Cole, you'll be live and you can be on Zoom for PCC, I would assume.
I can judge.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She likes to do on Zoom, I think, on those things, but we'll take care of it.
All right. So you'll be in front of Judge Ward next week, August 15th at 8 o'clock, right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set. Thank you for your
Brad,
patience.
I'll give you a call.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mrs. Zell, where we headed?
I believe we can go on DeKeith's Mass.
Mr. Lee, your counsel on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think we've had some.
That is to say, I am counsel for now.
Okay. As Mr. Mask talked about getting Mr. Boyd?
Yes, and he has made some progress in that endeavor. He believes that he has a sufficient retainer paid now for Mr. Boyd to appear at the preliminary. He was not fully paid until, what was it, yesterday? So we will be asking for an adjournment.
All right, let's put it on the record. So we're on the record. We're on the record in docket 25-01620. That is people of the state of Michigan versus DeQuise Mask. Appearances for the record, Mrs. Zell.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Zell, Assistant Prosecutor, Fourth.
Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee, appearing on behalf of DeQuise Mask, who is in the courtroom standing to my right.
All right, and sir, you are DeQuise Mask, is that correct? All right, thank you. This is the time set. I think we set it for PCC, and it says prelim on that, and I don't think that's the right code. So this is time set for PCC. We've left on for prelim on June 13th, when Mr. Mask was writ over, and then he requested to retain counsel on July 3rd, waived the 21-day on July 17th, and we're here for PCC on August 8th. Mrs. Zell, how we proceed?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Mask would like to retain private counsel and would need more time to do so. At this time, we're asking for an adjournment of that PCC for him to do that.
All right, that's pretty much what you said, Mr. Lee.
Yes, sir.
All right. What I'd like to do on this case is just leave it on for prelim, because we've already adjourned it 3 times, making sure Mr. Boyd's here in person and discovery can, or else we're just adjourning it out, and we've already adjourned it 3 times. Whether you need witnesses or not, you can talk to Mr. Boyd or Mr. Lee, whether you need your witnesses to be here, because you've already waived your 21-day rule. But that way I get Mr. Boyd here and we get this moving. Otherwise, we're gonna kick it out a ways because you waived your 21-day rule, and I want to keep the case going a little bit. We have 2 I think we have witnesses in the matter, and we've got to be sensitive to their request that they either get subpoenaed or they don't get subpoenaed.
Yes, Your Honor. And unfortunately, since today's date was set for prelim, they were subpoenaed for today's date and they were going to be here. We called them off about an hour ago.
Okay, all right. That's my fear of setting this for prelim instead of probable cause, that the witnesses get subpoenaed for prelim. All right, so let's leave this on for preliminary examination.
It is not currently scheduled for.
And that's next week.
It was not, we just scheduled it for PCC at the last hearing. I can schedule it next week at 8:30 for an exam.
That might not give you enough.
It would not give me
subpoenas,
enough time
no.
to get a subpoena out, but if
So are we 3 or 5 weeks?
Unfortunately, yes.
3 weeks or 5 weeks?
I would prefer 3 weeks.
All right. So
28
August 28th
at 8:30.
at 8:30. That should give you some time to get Mr. Boyd here. We're going to set it for prelim on August 28th at 8:30. So kind of the same things occur. I mean, we're adjourning it out 3 weeks. But you can talk to Mr. Boyd if you need witnesses here. If not, we'll be set to go on August. That'll be Thursday, August 28th at 3 o'clock.
8:30.
I'm sorry, did I say 3?
You did.
8:30. All right, so we'll set it for August 28th at 8:30. Anything else for the record in docket 25-01620, Mrs. Allen?
Not for the people.
Mr. Lee?
No, thank you.
All right, and then Mr. Boyd will know, we're gonna have a substitution to council and all that, and he'll get some discovery, but I'll see you on August 28th at 8:30, all right, sir? All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
We are ready on Harlan Raby and Lupin Shakur.
Okay. Ms. Donnelly's here on
I'm gonna substitute in for Schroeder on Raby.
On
She's
Raby?
Stuck in another courtroom. We're leaving it on E.
all right. Mr. Raby is on Zoom.
Yes, he's in post one visit.
All right.
report.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-00161. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Harlan Raby. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mrs. Allen.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Ezel, Assistant Prosecutor for the people.
Ms. Donnelly.
Thank you, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the Attorney of Record Aaron Schroeder for the defendant Harlan Raby, who is appearing separately by video.
And sir, you are Harlan Raby, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you can hear me all right, Mr. Raby?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. This is time set for a probable cause conference. Mrs. L, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's my understanding we're just going to be leaving this set for preliminary exam.
And that's a fair statement, Ms. Donnelly?
Yes, Your Honor. I've been made a semi-offer from the state, so I'll just leave that for Ms. Schroeder to discuss with Mr. Raby in the meantime.
All right, so we've left on for preliminary examination. That'll be here on the 6th floor City Hall of Lansing on August 15th at 8:30, which is a week from today at 8:30. And then you can discuss further, Ms. Schroeder can discuss further any anticipated offer that has been extended by the prosecutor's office. Anything else for the record in 25-00161, Mrs. Ellen?
Not for the people.
Ms. Donnelly.
Now for defense.
All right, Mr. Raby, we'll see you live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing on August 15th at 8:30. Okay, sir? Okay, you should be all set. Then we had a Mr. Shakur.
Correct.
Mr. Shakur, you can unmute. We'll call your case. All right. So we're on the record in docket 25-02276. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Muhammad Shakur. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mrs. L.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Ezell, Assistant Prosecutor for the people.
And do we have I have Sage listed as the defense attorney.
Oh, you know what? They entered my P number in wrong. They
Okay.
flipped the 3 and the 7. That's what I was gonna tell the court.
Okay.
Yep, that's a different, she's a PD in Ottawa County. I looked up the same thing. Yeah, you just flipped around the last 2 numbers
All
of my
right.
number.
Which is-
Fixed yesterday.
I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often. Miss Donnelly, your appearance, please.
Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Muhammad Shakur, who is appearing separately by video.
And sir, you are Muhammad Shakur, is that correct?
Mr. Shakur, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
And
My
sir,
name is
you
Muhammad
are
Shakur.
Muhammad Shakur, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you can hear me all right, Mr. Shakur?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me all right?
Thank you. Yes.
Sounds
Good to
good.
go. All right, Mrs. L, this is set for PCC today. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, a plea offer of sorts has been given to defense for consideration, but we are going to be leaving the set for preliminary exam.
And is that a fair statement, Ms. Dunn?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll leave on for preliminary examination for August 15th at 8:30. That'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing. And then any offer can be discussed between yourself and Ms. Donnelly. Anything else for the record in 25-02276, Mrs. L?
Not for the people.
Ms. Donnelly.
Not for defense.
All right, Mr. Shakur, we'll see you live in person on the 6th floor on August 15th at 8:30. All right, sir?
August 15th, 8:30. Sounds good, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello?
Mr. Reed. Yeah. Mr. Lindsay, I'm going to put you in a room with your public defender, Mr. Palmer, once he joins us. And he's going to discuss some issues of this case, and then we'll call your case. All right, sir?
Okay.
All right, so let's find out. So Megan, you can put him in a breakout room with Mr. Palmer. Right, thank you. And then this is. It's always one I don't think. All right, so there's Mr. All right, this is where we head.
I don't know. That's a great question.
We can take a break and let everybody catch up.
I think your guys.
The AG is here,
All
and
right.
so the AG has a case.
What case is that?
There'd be the people versus Jeffrey Spencer Harrell, 12-00902 FY.
And he's here. And
He's-
Mr. Kaplan, you're on that case?
I am.
All right. All right, so we're on the record in docket 1200902. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Jeffrey Harrell. This is set for PCC today. Appearances for the record from the AG.
Craig Pappen appearing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Kaplan.
Your Honor, Jeffrey Kaplan, P 74943, on behalf of the defendant who's appearing by Zoom, Your Honor.
And sir, you are Jeffrey Harrell, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you can hear me all right, Mr. Harrell?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. This is time set for a probable cause conference. Mr. Pappen, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, an offer was extended, I believe, to defense counsel on this. We haven't had any further discussion or update. I'm not sure where defense is at, if I could inquire as to their intention.
All right, defer to Mr. Kaplan. Mr. Kaplan, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I spoke to my client previous to this. I informed him that there's usually a standard offer that the Attorney General makes in cases like this, although I didn't have the exact numbers. But I did explain to him that as a condition of taking that offer, he would have to waive his exam. I explained to him the evidence and what the prosecutor would need to prove at the exam if he were to hold it. Mr. Harrell, after consulting with me, has decided to waive his exam. And for the record, the arrearage is $18,192.83. Those are the figures I got from Mr. Pappen this morning. There is an extradition fee. And if Mr. Harrell can post $4,500, including the application of any bond, and I don't know what the status of that is because this case was dismissed and then reinstated. So I don't know if the bond is still, I believe the bond would have been returned to him. But if he agrees to pay that amount at the time of the circuit court plea, then they'll agree to an 11-month delayed sentence. And I'll explain the numbers to my clients.
I have bond set at 18,000 surety.
Well, that's what it was, and then the case was dismissed, Your Honor, if you recall.
So I think we just placed it back on after the motion for reconsideration based on the non-appearance or the lack of notice to the Attorney General's office.
Right, but I don't know if the original bond has been returned to him. I think he paid 10%.
He actually posted through a surety agency, so that would be between the defendant and that agency, sir.
All right, did Mr. Harrell intend to waive today or next week concerning the waiver of the preliminary examination?
He'll waive the exam today.
Okay. Mr. Harrell, is that a fair statement? It's my understanding you wish to waive your right to a preliminary examination today?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Mr. Kaplan may inquire of Mr. Harrell of his waiver of the preliminary examination.
You may, Your Honor.
All right. So for the record, the offer was extended and negotiations are to continue. It's my understanding, Mr. Harrell, you have a right to a preliminary examination today. A preliminary examination is a probable cause hearing in which the people would have to prove by probable cause evidence that a crime has been committed and the identity of the person who committed that crime. You're represented today by Attorney Jeffrey Kaplan, and he would be present to cross-examine any witnesses or cross-examine any witnesses brought against you by the people of the state of Michigan. It is my understanding it would be your wish today to waive your right to a preliminary examination, have this case continued circuit court where you've been extended an offer and negotiations are going to continue. Is that your wish today to waive your right to a preliminary examination today?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pappen, do the people also waive their right to a preliminary examination today?
The people do, Your Honor.
All right. I find the waiver of the preliminary examination to be knowing, voluntarily, and accurately made. I have some bind over documentation So I'll put it on the record to sign it on behalf of Mr. Pampin if he indicates via Zoom, and then
That
I'll
is
provide you, and you can sign it on behalf of your client.
May I approach, Your Honor?
You may.
That is correct, Your Honor. Thank
I
you.
think this is an old bind over sheet.
Yes, looks like.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan.
Thank you.
And Mr. Pappen, do I have your authority to sign? No, there's no place, but I'm going to put it in there. Do I have your authority to sign via the Attorney General via Zoom?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to indicate that the examination was waived on today's date. Is there anything else to come to the court's attention before the court signs the bind over notice for the documentation, Mr. Kaplan?
Not for the defense, Your Honor.
Mr. Pappen.
Not from the people. Thank you.
All right, I will sign the bind over documentation for August 8th, today's date. And Mr. Pappen, Mr. Harrell, your time in district court is done. You're now off to circuit court. You'll get your next date of appearance date from your attorney, Mr. Kaplan. All right, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's all for the record in 1200902. Thank you, everybody, for your appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, we're ready on Kai Lindsay.
Which one is that?
Kai Lindsay.
All right, Miss Lindsay, Mr. Lindsay, we're ready to go on your case. You can unmute. So we're on the record in docket 25-02157. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Shakai Lindsay. Appearances for the record, Mrs. L.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Lizelle, Assistant Prosecutor for the people.
Mr. Palmer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Robert Palmer of the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Mr. Lindsay, who appears today via Zoom.
And sir, you are Shakai Lindsay, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you can hear me all right, Mr. Lindsay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is the time set for a probable cause conference in front of myself. Mrs. L, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that we're going to be leaving the set for preliminary exam. However, it's come to my attention that Mr. Lindsay already has a prelim in a different file set for August 29th. We are going to ask if the court would be willing to move this file to that August 29th date. We understand there would be a need for a 21-day waiver. It's my understanding that will be occurring today, but I will defer to Mr. Palmer.
Mr. Palmer.
It's all accurate, Your Honor, and Mr. Lindsay is prepared to waive his 21 days so that we can reset this preliminary exam for August 29th to 8:30.
All right. That would, so the plan is to set this for the same time as the other file.
That's correct. Does the court need the other file number?
I don't think so. All right, Mr. Palmer, may I inquire Mr. Lindsay of his waiver of the 21-day rule?
Of course.
All right, Mr. Lindsay, you understand you have a right to a preliminary examination within 21 days of your date of arraignment. A preliminary examination is a probable cause hearing in which the people would have to prove by probable cause evidence that a crime has been committed and the identity of the person who committed that crime. You are represented today by Attorney Robert Palmer, and he would be present to cross-examine any witnesses or contest any charges brought against you by the people of the state of Michigan. It is my understanding it is going to be your wish to waive your right to a prelim within that 21-day period. You wouldn't be waiving your right to a prelim in general, just within that 21-day period, so we can set this with another file that you have for preliminary examination. Is it your wish today to waive your right to a prelim within 21 days?
Yes.
And do the people also waive their right to a prelim within 21 days?
We do, Your Honor.
All right. I find the waiver of the 21-day rule to be knowing, voluntarily, and accurately made. And we'll leave this on. Do you want to leave this on for prelim? Or
Yes.
We'll leave this on for prelim for the same date of
August 29th at 8:30.
August 29th at 8:30, which will coincide with the other file. Anything else for the record in 2502157, Mrs. L?
Not for the people.
Mr. Palmer?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Lindsay, we'll see you on that date of August 29th at 8:30. You should be all set, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. All right, Mr. Johnson, we'll call your cases in front of Judge Ward. The two Anthony Davis cases. So we're on the record in docket. Mr. Buxia, do you have any preference? Do I call those together or should I call them apart?
I believe we can call them together,
Right,
Your Honor.
thank you. All right. So we're on the record in 2501984 and 2502057. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Anthony Davis. Appearances for the record, Mr. Buxia.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maluda Buxia on behalf of the people.
Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, may it please this honorable court. Kareem Johnson, on behalf of Mr. Davis Jr. as to both matters.
All right, and sir, you can unmute. You are Anthony Davis Jr.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you can hear me all right, Mr. Davis Jr.?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
All right, perfect. Thank you. This is the time set for a probable cause conference on both of these files in front of Judge Ward. Mr. Buxia, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Having an opportunity to speak the matter over with Mr. Johnson, we are asking this court to leave the matter set for preliminary examination. I believe they are already set for next Friday, the 15th. I would just put on the record that I did receive an email from Jonathan Cook, I believe Trooper Cook, indicating that he would not be available for the preliminary examination next week. And so I just wanted to make Mr. Johnson aware of that. There is, I believe, one other trooper that is subpoenaed. So we will either attempt to start the preliminary examination or be seeking an adjournment in that matter, depending.
All right, that's your understanding, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor, that's my understanding, and I'll communicate with the prosecutor's office, figure out how to best and most efficiently handle that matter on the 15th.
All right, so I'm going to leave on for preliminary examination on 2501984 for August 15th at 8:30, and I'll leave on for preliminary examination for August 15th at 8:30 on docket 2502057. That'll be live on the 6th floor in front of Judge Ward. Mr. Davis, all right, sir?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anything else for the record in 2501984 or 2502057?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Johnson.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, you should be all set, Mr. Davis. Thank you for your appearance today.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. And then what's your name? All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-02293. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Amir Pig. Will the parties please introduce themselves to the record? Mr. Abuksi,
Malou Buxia on behalf of the people.
Ms. Duplessis.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ashley Duplessis again on behalf of Mr. Pig. No, you missed your full name.
And sir, you are Amir Pig?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can hear me all right, Mr. Pig? All right, thank you. This is the time set for a PCC in front of Judge Ward. Mr. Abuksi, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we would ask this court to leave the matter set for preliminary examination next week. At this time, there has been no offer extended.
All right. That is and is that a fair statement, Ms. Duplessis?
That's correct, Your Honor. I believe I've received all discovery.
All right. So it is set for prelim on, I have August 15th at 9:30. Is that right? I think that's right. So the prelim is set for August 15th at 9:30. That'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing in front of Judge Ward. Anything else for the record in docket 25-02293, Mr. Buxia?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Duplessis, Ms. Duplessis.
No, Your Honor.
You should be all set. Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Buxia.
you.
All right.
Yeah, Diane, please. It's at 3:30.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it took him forever.
Is that Zachary Kelly?
No.
Is that Trinidad Reed?
Yes.
Yes.
Zachary Kelly was the one who was taken back to.
That was the one that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And Mrs. L, do you have any preference to call these?
I think we can
We
call
have
them
two
together.
files. Okay.
Yes. I think that'd be preferred right now too.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-02275 and 25-02284. That is people of the state of Michigan versus Trinidad Reed. Will the parties please introduce themselves to the record? Mrs. L.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Lizelle, Assistant Prosecutor for the people.
Ms. Donnelly.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Trinidad Reed. I represent him on one file, 25-2275FY, and I'm stepping in for the Attorney of Record Jeffrey Kaplan on 25-2284FY.
Perfect, thank you. And sir, you are Trinidad Reed, is that correct? I can't hear you. So you are Trinidad Reed?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Perfect. And you can hear me all right, Mr. Reed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a probable cause conference. Mrs. L, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's my understanding we're going to be asking for both of these files to be left set for preliminary exam. From my understanding, I may be in touch with Mr. Kaplan about whether witnesses will be necessary for that prelim date, but we will be leaving it set for now.
All right. And is that a fair statement, Ms. Dunn?
It is, Your Honor. Mr. Kaplan still would like to go over the evidence with Mr. Reed. He had a conflict yesterday. I've spoken to him, but he hasn't been able to meet up with him yet. So he's planning on doing that in the meantime.
All right. So we'll leave on for preliminary examination on both files for August 15th at 8:30. Oh, sorry. On file 25-02275. We'll leave on for August 15th at 8:30. And on file 25-02284, we'll leave on for preliminary examination for August 15th at 9 o'clock. Anything else for the record in either one of these files, Mrs. L?
Not for the people.
Ms. Donnelly.
Not for defense.
All right, Mr. Reed, we'll see you live on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing in front of me next week on both files. All right, sir?
All right, have a good day.
You should You should be all set, sir. Thank you for your appearance. Thank you, Ms. Thomas.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
I think we can do keep floor then.
Floor.
I'll have to go get him, Judge.
Yeah, let's bring up, and I think Miss Curry is also for sentencing
Yes.
and incarcerated.
Yeah, she was a red.
All right, let's go Bloor first, and then we'll go with Curry. So, Mr. Johnson, you're here for Anna Curry?
Yes, Your Honor, and Yasmin Thomas.
And Jasmine and Yasmin Thomas. So they're both set for sentencing.
And Miss Thomas, I never received his appearance.
All right. So we don't have an appearance on Thomas, but we'll go on that case anyway. Miss Curry's going to be brought up, but after we bring another person up from the jail. So we'll do that sentencing and then we'll switch them.
Yes, he is right here. Yasmin is right here.
Yasmin's not in custody, Your Honor.
Right. So you want to go on Yasmin?
I think we could.
Okay.
In the meantime.
Yeah. All right. So Mr. Johnson, you're here on Yasmin Thomas?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go ahead and call that case. All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-01613. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Lucille Thomas Yasmin. Appearances for the record, Mrs. L.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Bell, Assistant Prosecutor for the people.
Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, may it please this honorable court, Kareem Johnson, appearing on behalf of Ms. Thomas.
And ma'am, you are Yasmin Lucille Thomas, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for sentencing in the matter. And do we have any restitution on this file? I don't see any. Oh, I do see some.
Yes, Your Honor. At the end of the PSI, there is a restitution request of $250 in this file.
I have a restitution
Might be more.
of $500.
That would be correct. I missed one of the invoices. There are two invoices, both for $250, which would make it $500 in total.
All right. All right. And then Mr. Johnson, have you had the opportunity to go through the pre-sentence report with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, but we've discussed a restitution amount of $250. I did not receive a second invoice, so I just asked the court to preserve, that invoice so I can come take a look at it.
Yeah. Did you want to set it for a restitution hearing?
Not really, Your Honor. It's included in the pre-sentencing report. I'm not sure how Mr. Johnson didn't receive it. Both invoices are there and attached to that report.
I don't have. I have an East Lansing locksmith for $250, and then a Schroyer towing for $250. Those are both a part of the sentencing file. Mr. Johnson, do you contest either one of the East Lansing locksmith or the Schroyer towing concerning this file?
No, Your Honor. I believe the car was towed, and the complaining witness did have to get a new key because her key was lost.
All right.
I've discussed those things with Ms. Thomas, and so if the restitution are for those amounts, then I will have no objection.
All right. Those restitution is from Schroer with an invoice and receipt for $250, and the East Lansing locksmith is also for $250. That is the sum and substance of the restitution. Is that a fair statement, Mrs. L?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Thomas, Mr. Johnson, in regard to different from restitution, Did you have the opportunity to go through the rest of the pre-sentence with Ms. Thomas?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any additions, deletions, or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Allocution, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really hated this case. Miss Thomas and her mother had been caring for the daughter of the complaining witness. The family situation isn't ideal, and everything kind of came to a head when they were moving to a different location. Mom found out about it, didn't know about it, and things kind of escalated from there. And I think that there was a lot of backed up animosity between all the parties that led to what happened on that day. Uh, I don't in a lot of times people live outside the technicalities of the law. It was probably and it looked like to be a situation where there was essentially a guardianship in which my client was helping care for her sister's kid. But without those legal protections that come from a court order, she had no right to object to the mother taking the daughter, even if she didn't believe that that was in the young lady's best interest. And the fight shouldn't have happened. This is not indicative of who Miss Thomas is as a person. She does work. I think she is a productive member of society. We'd ask the court for a very brief probationary term so she can play the restitution.
Thank you. Mrs. L, any comment on this file?
Your Honor, we would just ask that the recommendation be followed. Thank you.
Ms. Thomas, is there anything you'd like to say to the court before the court passes sentence? Well, I've had the opportunity to read the pre-sentence report and look at the file in this matter. Is there any victim here, Mrs. L, concerning allocution or concerning any type of victim witness statement?
I do not believe we have a victim in this case, Your Honor. I do have a victim impact statement in the file, I believe. Let me just double check.
But Brandy, the victim in this case would be Brandy Hoover. She's not here.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. So, ma'am, fairly serious allegations. Okay, it's aggravated DV. It's a 1 year, but it's a different 1 year. Okay, and I believe some of counsel's statements are correct, and then this doesn't fall under that path. But it's a 1 year. It's going to be on your record. Okay, so we have to recognize that this is the 1 year. We can't do anything bigger than this in district court. Okay. All right. So I'm going to order that the defendant spend 180 days in jail, credits given for 2 days previously served, 178 will be suspended upon successful completion of probation. So there'll be no upfront jail, okay? But we've got 6 months we're playing with, okay, that I've already sentenced you to, okay? We'll set fines and costs. Fines at $300, costs at $300. For $600, crime victims' right fee of $75, state minimum court cost fee of $50, restitution at $500. And then I don't know what that means, $10 for. So I'm going to give you a full amount. It'll be $600 in fines and costs, $125 in crime victims' right fee and state minimum cost fee, $75 and $50, $500 for restitution, and then $300 for probation for the amount of $1,525. Probation is set, so you'll be on probation to your probation agent, who's Jody Bayless, for 10 months via Zoom. Pay $30 and it's $30 a month. That was the $300. $769 is 4A is granted. That's really the carrot, okay? Because this will be abstracted differently if you're able to complete probation without a problem, all right? No contact with the victim, Brandy Hoover, or to be within 2,000 feet of where the victim lives, works, goes to school without consent of this court. No assaultive or threatening behavior. no use of possession of alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance without a prescription. Usually that's why people come in front of me because they drop dirty, okay? Submit to random PBTs and or urinalysis as directed by your probation agent, and submit and to no bars or nightclubs, probably a good idea. Complete the following rehabilitative services, pay fees, and provide proof of completion to the court. That's an anger management group. That class should be ordered. We got to redo this. And so that's the one class that probation is requesting. Obtain and maintain employment seems to be a case, seems to be already taken care of in this matter. And not purchase or possess firearms, ammunitions, or weapons of it. Not purchase or possess firearms, ammunitions, or weapons of any kind. Ms. Thompson, do you have any questions concerning the judgment of sentence?
Just one. Am I going to jail?
You're not. There's no upfront jail. You've been sentenced to 6 months, but that's all a part of your probation. Okay. Mr. Johnson, any questions concerning the JOS?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to sign with all the numbers. Let's see, 300, 300. All right. I'll sign the judgment of sentence for today's date, that being August 8th. Ms. Thomas, it's probably a good idea to go down to the 5th floor. Make sure you know how to contact your probation agent, all right? All right, Ms. Thomas, you're all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Johnson. Thank you.
Thank you.
On that file. We lost him on the other ones. Mr. Etheridge is here, Mr. Public. If you wanted to go on.
Mr. Etheridge, are you ready to go on Hawk and Lynn?
I am ready on Hawk. I haven't seen Lynn yet. He's in jail. Has he appeared by video yet?
We're probably bringing up. So once.
Judge, he should be on poly. It's a PCC.
Okay.
He's not, that's Judge Ward's.
All right, we can go on Hawk. Lynn,
I would need to speak with briefly if he's available. Just to
he should be put on Polycom, but he's not there yet. What's that?
Gabby just stepped out.
Okay, let's go on Mr. Hawk. All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-00246. That is People of the State of Michigan versus DeQuavius Hawk. Appearances for the record, Mr. Buxia.
Maluda Buxia on behalf of the people.
Mr. Etheridge.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Derek Esperthos, the public defender on behalf of Mr. Hawk. I'm appearing by video from the courthouse. Mr. Hawk is appearing by video as well. Mr. Hawk, please turn your video on and unmute yourself.
And sir, you are DeQuavius Hawk?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you can hear me all right, Mr. Hawk?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. This is the time set for a probable cause conference. Mr. Buxia, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. There has been no offer extended in this case, so I anticipate defense wanting to set this matter for a preliminary examination. So that's what we would be asking the court to do at this time.
Is that a fair statement, Mr. Etheridge?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right. So we'll leave this on for preliminary examination for August 15th at 9:30. So Mr. Hawk, that'll be live on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing in front of Judge Ward on August 15th at 9:30. Anything else for the record in 25-00246, Mr. Buxia?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Etheridge.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, you should be all set, Mr. Hawk. Thank you for your appearance today.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
And then Mr. Johnson, we should be bringing up Miss Curry. She's next up, but I'm not guaranteeing anything.
Well, Your Honor, I am currently in the Western County Circuit Court, so I have matters I can handle if the court wants to put me to the end of the docket.
Yeah, yeah, this is the last case in the docket. So go hand, I mean, we've got, I think this is the last, there was a fight in the jail, so we're having, but I think they've been able to bring them up in the next, they'll bring up Miss Curry in the next 10 minutes. So I'll kind of leave your schedule to you, but we should have them within the next 10 minutes.
Okay, Your Honor, I'll try and get these matters taken care of, and I'll log back in within the next 10 minutes.
All right, thank you. All right, sir, you're Tyler West. You're here for your 10:30.
Yes, sir.
Right, stand by. We've got a case to call in front of you. And then Austin Potts, what case are you here on?
It's the judge, Mom. Why do you keep telling me what to do all the time?
Sorry, I'm here on a reckless driving.
What's your case number, sir?
Hold on, I'd have to pull up the email. Give me half a second. Case. I don't know. August 8th. It
What's the
doesn't tell
name?
me. Austin Potts.
That's the defendant's name?
Yeah.
Oh, could they spell the last name?
Potts.
I have you scheduled for Monday at 10:30 a.m.
Okay. Is today not the 8th?
Today's the 8th, but you're on the computer in our docket for Monday 11th, Monday the 11th.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know. My lawyer sent me a message telling me to come to court today. All right, I'll get a hold of her.
All right, who's your
Thank
lawyer?
So I gotta look again at the email. Sorry. It is Rochelle Shaluyan. I can't.
All right. We have you at Monday at 10:30. Is that correct? All right. So you can attend via Zoom, but that'll be the same place, same time, Monday at 10:30.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Mr. West, were you able to provide the information concerning this matter to Mr. Smith?
Well, earlier, right after court, I tried to email them through Yahoo Mail, and then they went through, but then I couldn't get two to go through, so I tried for 2 days. I tried for a day or two to get the other emails to go through. So then I tried iCloud because they would disappear out of my sent folders box. So I tried the iCloud and I would send them through iCloud and they would show up in the send box, but then they would disappear an hour or so later. And then after that, I got an email saying they were returned to sender. So I'm thinking that Timothy was right at the court when I had called them last week before you ordered me to send them through email and said that they have some type of firewall or something. So I don't think the emails were going through. So
it's not going through.
I said,
all right, stand by. What we may do is just make sure to confirm the address, and you can snail mail it.
Well, they should have made it there yesterday. Next day
Okay.
This next day mailed everything Tuesday, I think it was. They're supposed to make it there by Thursday at the latest.
All right, give us about 10 minutes and we might reset this. Because they may have received all that information.
Yep. So, yeah, that's what the lady said. She said Thursday at the latest, Thursday morning is what she said.
All right. Stand by. We're going to call your case in about 5 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Mr. West, let's call your case based on your representation. So we'll call the case 1703780. This was set for discovery, and you've indicated that there seems to be a firewall with the Smith Law Firm, but they should receive the information this morning. Is that a fair statement?
They should have received it yesterday. Today's Friday, right?
Okay, today's Friday, right?
Yeah, they
You're
should have
right.
received it yesterday morning. I called them and left a message yesterday morning telling them that they should be in his PO box because they were a PO box. I could have next day aired them through FedEx and they should have been there Wednesday, but they said he has a PO box, so I had to use the post office. And the post office said the best they could do is basically two days, 2 mornings. So it wouldn't
Okay.
be there till Thursday morning.
All right. What I'm gonna do is we'll wait to hear from that law firm. It appears that they should have got it yesterday morning, and then we'll wait to see if they want to, if they need a hearing or anything. But I think you should be all set today. So
Okay.
that's 1703780 GC. That's Lafque versus Tyler West. We set this as a control date to see that they got the information. We'll wait to hear from that party. All right, Mr.
Okay.
West?
Okay.
You should be all set. You should be all set, sir. Thank you
So
for
I
your
should hear.
words.
I should hear from them or get letters in the mail.
I would contact them, or you should hear from them in determining where next to go. But we won't set anything unless we talk to them first.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Thank you,
sounds
Mr.
good.
West.
Thank you.
You're all set.
Yep. Bye.
All right, Mr. Johnson, we can call Ms. Curry's case. All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-00838. Appearances for the record, Mrs. L.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Zell, Assistant Prosecutor for the People.
Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, man. Please, honorable court, Kareem Johnson on behalf of Anna Curry, who's present in the courtroom.
And ma'am, you are Anna Marie Curry, is that correct? Said yes, ma'am. Thank you. This is the time set for a sentencing in the matter. Miss Zell, I don't see any restitution. Is there any restitution on this file?
There is not, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Johnson, have you had the opportunity to go through the pre-sentence report with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Any additions, deletions, or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Allocution of Mr. Johnson.
My client has, dug herself into a hole, admittedly, over the past year and a half. She's taking care of these matters. She's in custody here. She's got matters still in, I believe, Crawford County and Eaton County that we have to deal with. We'd ask the court to sentence her to time served on this matter.
Thank you. Any comment on sentencing Mrs. L?
We would just ask that the recommendation from probation be followed. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Curry, is there anything you'd like to say to the court before the court passes sentence? Okay. There are other files in this case. How many other files are there, Mr. Johnson?
There are 4 files, 3 felonies and 1 misdemeanor in the Eaton County Circuit Court. And I believe there's a probation violation file out of Crawford County.
Okay. All right. Well, this is for a sentencing plea on May 16th, 2025, for the use of methamphetamine. It is the order of the court. I'm not going to order probation. There's a lot going on here concerning other files. I'm going to order that the defendant spend 120 days in jail. Credits given for 88 days previously served. I'm going to waive any fines and costs. Waive crime victims' rights fee, and waive state minimum cost fee. So there'll be no money, no finances. They'll do the remaining time of, what is it, 98, probably 30 days, I'd say. And then you can go from there with the other files. Anything else for the record in docket 25-00838, Mrs. L?
Not for the people.
All right, you should be all set, Ms. Curry. Thank you for your appearance today. Mr. Johnson, thank you. Thank you. We're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, take care. Since I marked all over it. I marked all over it because, well, I just.
You have to be a helper.
I don't think there's a lot of money to be got from this current.
Judge, please.
Yeah, Miss Curry's she's got some stuff going on. Ms. Schroeder, did you want to adjourn Mr. Kelly?
I don't think I have a choice in that.
Yeah, I think we have a problem getting your client here.
Well, we can always try for this afternoon.
No, I'm good.
No.
No, thanks. I've had quite a morning already. I mean, his morning's been worse, arguably. So,
Arguably, it has been.
I mean, based on that email from Miss Holden. Yeah. Ouch.
All right, so we're on the record at 25-01066. That is People of the State of Michigan versus Zachary Kelly. Appearances for the record, Mrs. L.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabrielle Zell, Assistant Prosecutor for the people.
Ms. Schroeder.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Aaron Schroeder on behalf of Mr. Kelly, who is not present for reasons that the court made me aware of a little earlier this
All
morning.
right. It's my understanding that there may have been a fight in the jail and that we're adjourning it. I don't know because I wasn't there, but the indication is that we're not able to do the sentencing today, and so we'll reschedule for another time. Is that a fair statement, Mrs. L?
It is, Your Honor.
Ms. Schroeder.
Based on the information provided to me, it is a very fair statement.
Okay. So we'll adjourn the sentencing.
Are you guys okay with just next week?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that should be fine. Sorry, I'm having a moment here. Don't mind me.
Totally fine. What time would work well for you on Thursday, August 14th?
Woof, let me take a look here. Hang on a
You
minute.
are
Sorry.
here with us for prelim at 8:30. Would you like me to schedule it then?
Let me see. Yes. You said the 14th?
Yeah. So a week from yesterday.
Yes, 8:30 would be preferable, as I do have several other prelims scheduled with Judge Buchanan at 9. So
We have a failed to appear previously, so I don't think there's any waiver of the. So we'll adjourn for August 14th, correct?
Yes, at 8.
At 8:30?
8, yeah.
We can set it for 8, but I don't think anybody will be ready to go at 8. So
you know,
just a little, it's even a little early for me, okay? All right, so we set the sentencing for August 14th at 8:30. Anything else for the record on this file? This is all.
Not good people.
Ms. Schroeder.
Just to confirm, August 14th at 8:30?
Correct.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And that should be the docket.
There's some,
Yes.
there's still somebody on the post,
I just don't. I don't know.
or
Actually, somebody sitting in there.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what we don't know. Every once in a while, you'll see a shadow move.
Well, it might be coming from the door. Oh, there's someone back here. You can see him kind of through the crack.
That's what. Is there anybody in Ingham Jail Post 3?
Taking a nap.